All right, good morning. It is Sunday, November 12th, and welcome to my real estate life vlog. Focus in here. All right, so a couple things that I'd like to talk about today. Just basically documenting everything that's going on in my sales career. And as you've heard me talk about before, the number one topic in my career right now is the Foxconn development. So this past Wednesday, the deal was signed with the state. Everything is official. And 30 to 60 days from now, I believe everybody that is living within the area where Foxconn is going to be building will, I think, be they'll have what their amount is that they're going to be getting for their homes. I don't know if everybody will be finalized with that, but that's kind of the timeline for that. I have met with and done home rebuild pricing now for about 10 people, and I just got 2 more messages yesterday to do the same thing for them. And I actually have a meeting with all of the residents. It's a private meeting that we're going to have at the Hiawatha Bar in Sturdivant, which I don't know if that is within the, no, it's not. It's a little bit east of where that's going to be. But the owner of the establishment there, her and her family live within the Foxconn area as well. So myself and then a real estate attorney are going to be there, and we'll be able to answer questions, and I'll most likely get appointments set up to meet with more people so I can give them that rebuild cost. I did speak with the relocation company that Mount Pleasant hired to facilitate the acquisitions of all of these homes, and he himself told me he thought it was a good idea to give everybody a rebuild cost, as they are looking to give the homeowners a replacement cost, and there's no better or accurate way to do that than saying this is what it would cost to rebuild my current home. So there's there's all kinds of stuff going on in and related to Foxconn, and I think that is going to make for very interesting, documenting of what's going on between back when I started this and whenever everything's all said and done and I move on to the next step. The other thing that I did, which was kind of interesting this morning, is I put together a listing agreement for a piece of property that I had helped some clients purchase a few months back, and it's right on the interstate. Anything in our area that's interstate property right now, the values are skyrocketing. So this was a residential piece of property, and with everything that's going on with Foxconn and then other large companies that are going to be, coming in on the coattails of Foxconn, the county is looking at some of these residential properties, agricultural properties, and there's less resistance to getting them rezoned as commercial. So we found out we were able to do that with this particular property, and we relisted it for 3-4 times the amount that it was purchased for. I have a meeting today with somebody we're going to be building for out in Burlington. It is cold, it is rainy. I got winter coat, hat, gloves, boots. We've got a preliminary survey showing where the home is on his property, but we're actually going to go out to the property and stand on the build pad, kind of get the feel for everything. It's one thing to see it on paper. It's another thing to stand out there and experience it. The other thing I wanted to talk about and touch on was the amount of followers and likes that I now have on my Jason Lawrence, real estate advisor page. Again, this page I feel like is now pretty much dedicated to just reporting on anything real estate, new home building in my area. And again, the number one story is Foxconn. I'm going to these meetings, I'm covering them, I'm recapping on things that I heard, knowledge that I have, and I'm giving updates probably twice a week. And since I've been doing this, I think it's been spreading from somebody who sees it, that's affected by it or interested by it, shares it with somebody else. So I am now up to 858 likes and follow, and I think I have even more followers now. So I'm gonna keep. I had 740, I think like a week and a half ago. So that's one thing I've been trying to. That was a goal of mine, and nothing short term, of course, but the more people, the more followers that you're getting on your business page for Facebook, the more people you reach when you do report on things and give out information. Right now, the sales experience that I'm having right now is I'm not selling anything to anybody. I'm not sending out emails. I'm not trying to, cold call, knock door to door. I'm basically putting out good information, and people are coming to me because of that. And it's something that I'm going to continue to talk about, and I believe is definitely the new age of sales. For one, yes, it's harder to put yourself out there to do videos initially. Once you start to get going with it, it's not a big deal at all. And it actually ends up being easier than if you had to cold call a bunch of people or send out random emails or try and fight that initial barrier of trying to sell somebody. The whole strategy on sales approaches on how to close a deal or how to initiate conversation or how to get somebody to come in off of a cold call, at least with what I know, with what I'm doing, this is the way to do it right now. This is the new, I'm giving out information, speaking into my phone, and I have people that are consuming that information and then coming to me because they're curious about that. They want more information. They're viewing me as somebody who knows what I'm talking about, and I do. I mean, I grew up in this industry. I've been in the new home building real estate industry since I've been 14 years old. I'm 36, and I've worked a lot of different jobs within sorry, I'm gonna have to pause this. Okay, I needed a brief intermission there. My mouth was going faster than my brain could handle, and I couldn't even think about what I wanted to say next. So I think that's pretty much gonna do it. Please share this if you know somebody that could find this useful. From now on, I'm going to be categorizing my vlogs. I have my life vlog that I do, and that's more me, family, and then there's my real estate life vlog, which I want that to just specifically be on real estate business. If you're a real estate agent starting off, this is the kind of stuff that you should be doing. And I'm gonna kind of separate the two so that you don't have to sift through everything. Please share this, subscribe if you find this entertaining or useful, and I really appreciate your time. Thanks, and have a great day. We'll be back at you real soon.